Hello folks, this is David Hurley of EliteDownlineBuilder.com, and I have decided that tonight is the moment for me to do my first of the 2020 Vision Challenges set up by Pixie Post. And I've decided to do it tonight because it's about 11 o'clock, I think, here in Japan already. And I haven't got around to producing any content for the CTPTalk blog. And I wrote yesterday that I would be trying to do that every day, publishing some content every day. And today has been I've had this oppressive feeling all day, oppressive and somewhat distracted feeling atmosphere. Every day I draw a tarot card and try to write something about that on one of my blogs, which is perennialtarot.com. And today's card was most apt for how I've been feeling all day today, and it is the Ten of Rods. And Ten of Rods is ruled. One system of looking at the tarot is to talk about the planets and constellations that they are ruled by. And the Ten of Rods is ruled by Saturn in Sagittarius. So you have expansive Sagittarius, which in sidereal astrology is actually my sign. So I'm very fond of the expansive and adventurous spirit of Sagittarius, the centaur. But you have this heavy planet there, and so you can see this fellow here, he's attempting to expand, as it were, through making this effort of lifting these rods, but that heavy oppression of the sheer weight of this labor is slowing him down. He has to put his back into it. And I've had that feeling all day today of needing to put my back into things, but not quite having it in me to get things done. Things have not been flowing today at all. Now, quite interestingly, if you look up in the sky, I don't know if you can see, perhaps if you have a telescope to hand, you may be able to find Saturn, and Saturn is actually in Sagittarius right now, but so also is the much happier planet for Sagittarius, which is Jupiter, and so is Pluto. And Pluto and Saturn working together have this kind of heavy, or are said to have this heavy, almost poisonous influence. So we must turn to Saturn to see if we can find some kind of momentum through that expansive energy. Saturn is fairly square. Is it trine? I think in trine to the moon, or has been the full moon, so that may help us. If we're feeling this oppression, which I felt all day, then it's a good idea to turn to the more positive planets for some help. And you can do that according to the Italian Renaissance magus Marsilio Ficino by, for example, eating some nutmeg or peppermint to give you a solar or a jovial feeling. Wear white clothes to invoke Jupiter. Sing songs to the sun and to Jupiter. Well, I haven't been in a very, very song-like mood. I'm not much of a singer. However, one thing I have been doing, and that is tonight, is invoking the spirit of another friendly planet, and that is of our Venus. And Venus in the red wine. Yes, this seems to be doing the trick. There we are, some Italian Chianti to lift the spirits. So yes, I wrote a couple of blog posts for my tarot blog, Perennial Tarot, but I struggled through that. Actually, I turned to doing that once I'd given up trying to write a new autoresponder email series. I checked again today the training on Click Track Profit about how to write one of those short series. And I wrote the first blog post of this series, which is about how to accumulate or earn cryptocurrencies risk-free without any investment through using things like, ultimately it'll be like Steam and creating content on Steam and on the CTP blog, but also by using faucets and also affiliate marketing and some other methods that I've developed over the last year or so to accumulate cryptocurrency without having to put in any of your own cash and risking all those fluctuations. You might put in $100 or $1,000 or something and discover that Bitcoin crashes the next day. So it's a very basic, easy to follow training course as I envisage it, but I've really struggled today to get it written. I wrote one email letter, the first one, then I rewrote it, having looked again at some of John's training on that, the introductory, that first email where you're not trying to sell anything, you're just setting up the terms, you're kind of introducing yourself really, and what the course is all about. So I kind of did that. Then I broke off and had some lunch. It's been really difficult today to make good progress. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this 2020 vision, and I'm going to do some press-ups. I like to use press-up bars. I find it more comfortable. I think it's also a better challenge as well to do it. I have these long, thin arms, so I'm not great at doing press-ups, but let's see what I can do. I've also got my socks on the slippery floor, so I might end up flat on my face, but still, I'll try to do 10 press-ups. I think that'll be a bit of a challenge. Here we go. Oh. Okay, this is it, 2020 vision. Oh, blimey, 1, 2, 3, 4, what did I say 10 for? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, come on, lift that great burden. I know why I said 10 press-ups. It's that great burden, the great burden of the 10 of rods. Anyway, that's that done. I'll see what I can do tomorrow in the way of content creation. But let's hope we have something more favourable in the cards tomorrow. That's it from me, David Hurley of EasyChessTips.com, and since I blathered on about it, PerennialTarot.com as well. Until tomorrow.